The National Guard, in tangent with the Second Harvest Food Bank, has been a completely amazing relationship where it's been a team effort to try to help the people. And if you look, we're looking at millions of pounds of food now that these guys have been performing for the last 4 or 5 months. So in Washington right now, they're trying to figure out the finances to see if the support's going to be there so the Guard can keep continuing to help with this. And it's essential when you have 700 to 1,000 cars that are coming to get food that is necessary for their human existence. A lot of these people that are coming today, they don't have the money to make their bills and make their mortgages and do their car payments and the credit card bills and everything. So I think it's important that the states show that the federal government, that we're all in this together. We have to make sure that the finance is there. So the proclamation is basically showed the public, and especially the whole country, that the work that's done here is incredible and it can't stop. Back when it first started hitting, we put that package together to try to give relief to everyone so we could educate all the municipalities and the townships, and we could get everyone up to stuff and making sure everyone had the mask and everything was coming along with that. But now I think it's more of a sustaining function where we're worried about having the economy intact, so we have money in the coffers, so we have money that we could support the schools and the road projects. But I don't think you could ever put anything above safety. So we have to make sure we look at the science and make sure that everything that we're opening up, even as we're doing today, we're doing this wonderful event today. Everyone's trying to do social distancing. Everyone has the mask on. And we're trying to keep it real safe. If people go back in the history books and you pull up the records of the votes, I was the first guy in the Senate that was against House Bill 6. House Bill 6 came in front of my committee, and I went on all the talk shows and I had some interviews back last year when this happened. And I'm not really a politician, I'm more of a simple businessman. So when the facts came in front of me in committee about how natural gas can be converted into electricity for 4 cents a kilowatt, about how coal is 8 cents a kilowatt, nuclear is 18 to 19 cents a kilowatt, solar is about $1.11, wind's in the $1.40s. The natural gas seemed like the right choice. And then when you look back in history, in 98, 09, they bailed out First Energy. And now you're bringing it back again. To me, it seemed like it happened every time the General Assembly switched, they'd be going for a bailout. We're all human beings, and there was wrongs that were done to us as far as the Lordstown plant closing, and they have the reasons for doing it. But there's things that could have happened since that plant closing that a lot of Youngstowners and Warren people don't understand. One of the things is they could have taken the facility of Lordstown and they could have chopped it up and they could have made a ton of money just with scrap and selling the machines and selling the computers and the robots that operate it. But they chose a different path. They left the plant completely intact. It's a $4 to $5 billion worth of product there that they gave the Lordstown Motors for $20 million. So that's where the goodwill of GM started. Now the real problem I have with the pursuit of the clawback money, and once again, in my humble opinion, I feel that Columbus is wrong pursuing that. And whether it's any part of it, if it's the governor's office or different branches of the statewide offices, LG Chem plant is almost a $2 billion plant, okay? You have LG, the TV guys, with GM building a $2 billion plant pretty much on the same campus as Lordstown Motors. What people don't realize is with this deal that they did with Tesla for the new Tesla line coming out in 23, 24, and 25, there's going to be a whole new line of cars being built by Tesla. They signed a contract with LG Chem. Now LG Chem wants to build a second plant. They're looking in Tennessee. They're not looking here because Columbus is barking so hard for that clawback money. Now as far as optics go, optics look good that you're going for the clawback money. As far as business goes, to get more GM money in here to redevelop the Voltage Valley, it's a horrible idea.
For over a century, Farmers National Bank has stood strong. Through booms and busts, peaks and valleys, we've learned to know the seasons and how to grow in each of them. During challenging times, everyone is reminded of the value of solid relationships in both life and business. Farmers, stand strong.